In this video, I want to break down the 5 lead nurture systems that every solopreneur should know. I'm diving deep into the heartbeat of your business to turn your leads into diehard fans. So if you're struggling with your emails not getting any replies and you're constantly getting ghosted from your follow-ups, don't worry, you're not alone. I'm tackling these big headaches head on, like not how to just be another email in an inbox and the classic, what the heck am I going to say next? Oh, and stick with me till the end for a bonus tip that is designed to build trust super quick with your prospects. By the way, if this is our first time meeting, my name is Emmanuel, and this channel is all about helping founders and solopreneurs systematize their business to make really more money and gain more freedom. Okay, ready to flip the script on your lead nurturing? Let's just dive right in. First on the list is the one-on-one connection system. Now, forget making email newsletters. It's more about forging real personal connections with your leads. But why does this matter? It's simply because in a digital world flooded with impersonal communication, a personalized email can be a breath of fresh air. It can be the difference between a lead feeling like just another person in your database or in someone's database, or like they're a valued part of a community. But the big question is, how do you maintain this level of personalization when you're juggling hundreds, if not thousands of leads? Well, the secret here, it's simple. It's merge tags and a well thought out email cadence. If you're not sure what merge tags are, they are these little pieces of text that you plug into any automated email software that automatically insert personal information, like for example, a lead's name, directly into your emails. It's these small little details that transform a generic message into a personal conversation. As for your email cadence, it's all about timing and relevance. It's not just when you're sending your emails, but how you send them. The key is to show up frequently in their inbox and make each email feel like it's a one-on-one message to a friend. And this friend, which is you, should not just be checking in, they should be constantly offering valuable insights and solutions to solve their problems. This is how you create a rhythm that keeps you connected with your leads and prospects and relevant without being overwhelming. So here's how to start. First, identify the 5 core problems that your prospects have. Then identify a frequency for sending out emails. I recommend starting at least twice a week and both emails focusing on one of the 5 core problems that you've identified. Then use merge tags to personalize these emails. Then lastly, end with a CTA or a call to action that tells them to respond to the email. And it can be in the form of just asking them a very simple question. But the focus here is to create and communicate a one-on-one connection, and that makes it seem like you're sending them the message and you're not just sending out mass emails. And the key though here is you gotta make sure that you're starting meaningful connections with that last question that you put at the end for your call to action. This helps you resonate with them at a personal level. All right, next, now let's talk about something that I think I've coined. It's called BAFFAF, and it stands for book a follow-up from a follow-up. This is strategy number 2, and it's a game changer for keeping your follow-ups like impactful and timely. And here's the gist of it. Every interaction with a lead should end with a clear next step. And often the most efficient next step is to just remind yourself to book another interaction right then and there, right after you've had this follow-up with that person or with that lead. So why is BAFFAF so crucial? Well, it's simple. It's because not all lead nurturing journeys are the same. Each one of your prospects is on their own unique path, and a BAFFAF allows you to keep the momentum going, but specifically tailored to where they currently stand in their journey. Like by implementing BAFFAF, it's pretty straightforward and pretty powerful. At the end of any correspondence, like an email or a call or a meeting, schedule immediately your next interaction with them. This strategy transforms passive communication into active engagement, ensuring that your leads are always hearing from you and communication doesn't slip through the cracks. The goal here isn't just to give them a touch. It's to continuously build on the previous interaction, making every single touch point more meaningful and directed towards solving more of their problems. And speaking of problems, let me move to system number 3. It's really diving into a core problem solving system. This is where a deep understanding of your audience really pays off. Now, remember earlier I said 5 core problems for your prospects that they face and then create an email cadence based off of that? Well, let's dive a little deeper onto these core problems, a little bit more head on, because this is where your messaging is really going to resonate. And I should also add that the beauty of this system lies in its simplicity and its effectiveness. The main thing here is that you're not just sending emails, you're providing actual solutions, insights, and value that directly address what's really keeping your leads and your prospects up at night. And here's essentially how it works. Each week, you zero in on one of those 5 core problems. Dedicate an entire week to unpacking, understanding, and solving one specific issue. Spend that whole week just really breaking down and discussing just one of their challenges. Like, for example, on Monday, you might introduce them to a problem that they're experiencing in real life. Then on Wednesday, maybe offer an actionable piece of advice for them to just generate a quick win. And then on Friday, maybe showcase a case study or dive a little deeper into overcoming that specific hurdle that they're facing with that one problem. But here's the game changer. After you cycle through all 5 of the problems, you just start over. Yeah, you just repeat the cycle. And this strategy is so gold. And it's so simple just for a couple reasons. First, repetition is powerful. It reinforces the message and your expertise. And second, and let's be honest, people don't remember what you said yesterday, much less what you said 5 weeks ago. This means each time you revisit a problem, it's refreshing to some people. And the cycle does something remarkable. It alleviates the pressure of you constantly having to come up with new content. Instead, you just refine and improve on the previous messages that you sent the previous 5 weeks that really resonate with your audience. And by approaching your lead nurturing in this cyclical system, you pretty much make sure that your messages are always relevant, they're always engaging, and they're always focused on solving their problems. And the best part of this, you become a consistent presence in their lives. Someone who's always just showing up and around to provide a helping hand. By the way, we actually workshop and develop this whole system inside of our program called Community Builder. If you're looking for some hands-on help to get in something like this set up, there's a link for a quick 10-minute brainstorm session right under this video. Just go ahead and click it and let's chat. Okay, now let's shift gears to another crucial aspect that really amplifies everything that we've talked about so far. It's social proof. You see, social proof isn't just about showing off your successes. It's really more about building trust and credibility. And when it's done right, it can significantly boost your leads' nurturing efforts. So here's the strategy. And it's actually a lot simpler than you think. You don't need some overly produced testimonial video or some lengthy endorsement to really make this work for you. Sometimes the most powerful form of social proof comes from a straightforward email or text message from a satisfied client. So start by reaching out to all of your clients with a simple request for feedback. Just ask them to share like a win or some of their wins on how your service or your product has really helped them. It's super informal, it's super direct, and incredibly effective because once they respond, all you simply have to do is just take a screenshot. This is a gold mine. These are real raw interactions and really what resonate with your leads. They see genuine satisfaction and real results. But just a little pro tip here, just remember, before you use these screenshots in your emails or any of your marketing, like your social media, make sure you blank off their last name or their personal information just to respect their privacy. But the key though here is to stockpile these images and then strategically use them in all of your lead nurturing campaigns. And by the way, when you address one of the 5 core problems that you've identified in the previous systems, insert a relevant success story based off of one of these screenshots. It's not just telling your leads that you can solve their problems, but you're actually showing them proof that you've done it before. And this approach, it just completely demystifies the process of gathering and showcasing social proof. And it's also leveraging genuine experiences of your clients to really fortify your credibility. All right, next is a system that I really identify as the multi-channel engagement system. It's really where the magic of omnipresence comes into play. Now, look, in today's day and age, your leads, they're not just hanging out in one place. They're not just on email or not just solely on social media or just browsing the web or just reading SMS text messages. So why limit your engagement to just one platform? The idea and beauty behind a multi-channel engagement strategy and system is it's all about meeting your leads where they are. But here's the kicker. It's not about creating more work for yourself by crafting unique content for each platform. Instead, you're going to take the core problems that we've identified earlier in this video that you've addressed in these emails, and you're going to use all of this stuff that you stockpiled and then repurpose them for other channels. Like, for example, a win that you shared in an email, it can simply just be copied and pasted into a social media post. Or if you dive deep into a problem on, let's say, an email, why not turn that into a script for a video? So here's the action plan. Identify where your leads are the most active besides their inbox. Is it LinkedIn? Is it Instagram? Maybe it's a niche forum. Next, set up a simple content calendar that aligns with the email cadence that you've established. Then repurpose and schedule your content across all of those platforms. And the beauty of the system is that it amplifies your reach without doubling your workload on creating more unique content. Each piece of content works harder for you and it really engages your leads across multiple touch points. And this consistent presence builds familiarity, it builds trust, and it positions you as the go-to expert in solving their problems. By the way, if you found this video helpful so far, really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, subscribe button, bell icon, all that good stuff. Thank you so much in advance. All right, now let's circle back to that bonus tip that I promised you at the start of the video. You see, it's not just about being present across multiple channels or sending out personal emails. The secret sauce here, it's actually about directly inviting your leads to engage with you on a deeper level. This could be inviting them to a free webinar where you're tackling one of their core problems, like heads on, or it can be an exclusive community that you formed inside of a Facebook group, or it could be just to watch a new video that you posted on YouTube, or it could just be to a strategy session. But the key here is to just mix it up. And this is essentially how it works. Send them a direct invitation because it feels really personal and really exclusive. And it signals to your leads that they're valued and that you genuinely are interested in helping them succeed. Plus, it provides an excellent opportunity for real-time interaction, further building more trust and more rapport with them. And to implement this, it's real easy. And one of the messages that you're gonna send them out during the week, invite your leads and prospects to join you at your next event or your next offering or your next thing. Make sure the invitation is clear, it's compelling, and it's easy to act on. And the key here too is also make sure it's just short and sweet. Don't make this long-winded email. Just ask them a question. Hey, do you want to join me at a webinar I'm hosting? Question mark, and then that's it. No BS, no fluff, just a simple question. Literally 1 or 2 sentences is all you're gonna need. Now, imagine the impact of personally inviting someone to a session where their big issues are addressed. You essentially don't just become another name in their inbox, you become a trusted advisor to them, a problem solver, someone that they're actually looking forward to hearing from. And the more frequently they show up to your invites, the warmer this prospect becomes, and the more trust is built from them to really inevitably want to do business with you.